Hello, Taurus. Welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. If you're new to my channel or if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you've already subscribed, or if you're my viewer, you know what? I thank you all. I am really grateful for every single one of you. You can't have a channel without viewers. So I love you all and thank you all so much. And for those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series, an action adventure. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One. This is book 1, which I've read aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy. Just know that book 2 is published and available. All the links that you need for my books are down in the description box below. All right, everyone, so welcome back and happy 4th of July. Last week I had this set up because we were getting to 4th of July, but since today actually is the 4th of July, I left it up. And I really love this mat here. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am using a new deck. I got this deck specifically for summertime because, you know, a lot of tarot readers use this deck and I feel like it's very modern. I really like it. It's the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann here. Now, I got it because it just reminds me of summer, and now that it's summertime, and also look right here, see that's the Sun card. I don't know if you can see that. There, see that's the Sun card, and it just really shows what I've always felt about summertime. That's how summertime makes me feel. So I'm using this beautiful Light Seers Tarot. Plus, you know, during the summertime, we have way more light than we normally do. And so I bought this deck for summer. Now, if I need to clarify, I'm going to go ahead and use this cute little tarot of the cloisters. I can't tell you who made it because I really don't know. It doesn't say. And I'm really excited about this. Those of you who have been around for a while, you may remember me talking about my friend April. She's got some links in the description box below as well. Oh, also, if you would like a personal reading, I do still offer those. If you want one, please email me to schedule an appointment. The information is also in the description box. But like I'm saying, I have a link down in the description box for my friend April's YouTube channel. She's an astrologer. She just published these cards just a few months ago, and I had to get through the whole Mother and Father Month readings just to get here, so I just couldn't wait any longer, and I'm using them this week. The Union of Heart and Mind Oracle Cards by April Mangino. I'm pretty certain, I feel relatively certain I'm the only one who has this Oracle deck here on YouTube because, like I said, she just published them a few months ago. She is my personal friend. And so this is a really beautiful and modern deck as well, which is why I paired it with the Light Seers Tarot, because they are very modern. Modern spirituality, modern ways of thinking about spirituality. Now, April, like I said, she's an astrologer and she is an incredible person, and so I'm really excited to show you these beautiful this beautiful deck. It's so dark purple, like Ajna, the brow chakra, and then the imagery. She's also a photographer, and she takes this is an artist as well, and so this deck is just awesome. Okay, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint, and that is the plan that you made for your own life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. So the free will makes it possible for us to lower in vibration during a lifetime, but if you can manage to continue to rise in vibration lifetime after lifetime, you can become in a lifetime what is called enlightened, like Jesus, Buddha, all those, Isis, Thoth. We know that these people can affect a great deal of positive change on our planet, and so when I'm looking at your major arcana cards, it's a lot like looking at your destiny or your fate, but not really, because of the free will. There are times we write things into our divine blueprint that we cannot change no matter what we do, and that is written as fate. We wrote it that way. Those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune, which you do not have, okay? So let's get started. Right here at the heart of everything, we have the Page of Wands, and in the reverse. Look at this imagery. See, this is why I think of summer. And just look at how modern this is. All the modern clothes. Okay, now this Page of Wands is, when she's in the right side up, she is very childlike. She is very expressive. She is very energetic. When she is in the reverse, though, what she represents is someone who is childish. Somebody, it could be a young fire sign around you, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It could be that they could be being a little bit childish right now. This could be you being a little childish right now. This is someone being opinionated and headstrong and full of demands, okay? Sometimes this is bad news as well, but I feel like it's more where somebody's being kind of childish here, okay? So, like I said, a page can represent a child to a teenager, okay? But like I'm saying, this also represents childishness too. So, you know if this is you or if this is someone else. The energy that is crossing this Page of Wands is the Ace of Wands, okay? There's some sort of new beginning. This is an opportunity. All aces are opportunities from the universe. This can be also a birth, okay? But this is the beginnings of creation. This is what gets you out of bed in the morning and you just want to hit the ground running. This is excitement. This is a brand new beginning in passion, maybe in your spiritual life, but definitely in your energy perhaps. Now, it's so interesting here that these are both the same suits. This is Wands energy. So this new opportunity is coming in. So if this person that you're dealing with is being childish, it may be them offering this wand. Because the Page of Wands, this is the Ace of Wands right here, okay? But when you look at this Ace of Wands card, what does it look like to you? Does it look like there's a wand anywhere there? No. It looks like this is her crown chakra. This is like a new idea, okay? That's what I'm feeling mostly. That this is the creative idea in your head. Now, it could be because somebody is being, maybe you have an idea and you're just being headstrong about it. Maybe somebody is trying to get you to change your ideas and you're just like, nope. We'll find out more as we go. I'm the kind of reader that has to just start talking and say things about the cards, and then when I say certain things, they feel right or they don't. Okay, so then what is at the root of everything is all your hopes and dreams and some healing probably here. This is the card, the Star. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at how modern and lovely. I love this. Now the Star represents all your hopes and dreams, everything that you want in life that would bring you a deep spiritual healing. This is a card about healing. This is a card of joy and knowing what you want and not holding back, not denying who you are anymore. You'll often see a feminine figure who's completely naked that is pouring water, one over here and some over here, and that's because she's got nothing to hide. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants. Now, this imagery of this young woman here just holding on to her star like a balloon, it just reminds me of how I feel when someone dies in my life. I feel like I get a new balloon and I carry them around with me wherever I go, and so it kind of feels like she's got a handle. She's got her hopes and dreams on a string and she carries them around with her wherever she goes. She knows exactly what brings her joy, what brings her happiness. And this is what you want. This is what is at the root of everything for you, is your wish fulfillment and your healing from such. From such. Who talks like that? Okay, so here we have the Hierophant. Now this is your most recent past energy, and this is moving out of your life at this time. The Hierophant, look at how, I love this Hierophant. He is so happy. A lot of the times you'll see him depicted as the Pope, or as like a Merlin type, druid type guy. Here he's so modern. Look at how this lovely man here is. He's just so happy. He's now the Hierophant, sometimes in decks he'll be called the High Priest. So, you know, like the Pope, he's like, he is a scholar. A scholar of deep things, like spiritual matters here. He can also represent things like big business, religions, or marriage. You know, this is institutions, you know, there's a word for the institution. I'm trying to... Established institutions, big business, big money, big religion. He can also be a teacher, a spiritual teacher. Okay, so this would be like if you studied with a master for a while. And to me, this is what today's type spiritual master would look like. You know, he looks like somebody who may not even be a part of any type of religion. He could just be sitting on the side of the sidewalk, right? This is a really beautiful lesson. Whatever this is for you, this is a big part of your divine blueprint. If this was a teacher, or if this was a job that you left, or this is a marriage, okay? But you're definitely getting this new beginning. Now, this thing with spirit here, okay? This is what I'm feeling. Wow, look at how this Hierophant and the Ace of Wands, the colors are just, you know, the colors talk to me a lot, chakra-wise. So we have these two that go together because they're wands, and then we have these two that go together through color. And now also, like I was saying, the wands is, the fire energy is spirit. So for some of you, this is a big change in your, a new beginning in your spiritual path. This could have been a teacher that, who knows? Maybe you're just not, maybe they were opinionated and full of demands, or maybe you were. And now you've got a new path ahead of you. You're like, okay, I'm breaking away from the church maybe, and I'm starting a new path. And I'm doing it headstrong. Nobody can tell me that the church is, you know what I mean? Pretty good. This is really good energy so far here, Taurus. You know, you guys are known for, like, if you make a decision, you're going to be headstrong. You're not going to doubt yourself. You guys are usually pretty decisive like that. Also, remember, you're the Empress. Okay, so the next two cards for me as a reader are future cards. And here we have the Ten of Wands. Let's just show it to you right side up. Oh, look at how I love these modern cards. So the Ten of Wands is when you've taken on too much and you've overburdened yourself. You can really see the burden going on here with this overburdened, I think it's a yak, and this girl is carrying all this stuff, you know. So, but when you've got the Ten of Wands in the reverse, that's when you've dropped it. That's when you're like, okay, I'm done with this. I bit off more than I could chew. I had too much responsibility and I'm dropping it now. Okay? Now, this keeps happening like every other reading and some readings in a row, but this last last week and now this week, I'm getting the ace and the tens in the same reading. You got the ten of wands here and the ace. Like in playing cards or anything, in the tarot deck, you start with the ace, then you have the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? So this is the beginning of the suit, and this is the end of the numbers, right? This is, okay, so when you have this is an ending. All tens are endings. When it's over, then you go to the ace. However, with this particular card, it isn't really over until it's in the reverse. So this, you're really going to drop this, okay? I think that this energy right here, somebody could be being really demanding. If this isn't you, you know, staying your path, this is somebody who's seriously bugging you, somebody who's weighing you down. And so you've got this new beginning hanging over you because this ending's coming. Now, wands can often represent work, but they represent projects. They represent what you do during the day. They represent your spirituality. Now here, the next future card that we have is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me just show it to you right side up. I don't know about you, but when I first saw this card with other readers, even though the red and the yellow are reversed here, I really saw this as a stoplight, a traffic light. So there's something about, you know, stop or go here. Now you've got this in the reverse. Now when it's right side up, look at how they're all working on that. This is collaboration, and they're having a good time. See, that guy's got a smile on his face. They're weaving this beautiful chakra wall hanging. Okay, so modern. I love it. However, when it's in the reverse, this is when you're bored with work. This is when you need change. This is when you realize that the work that you're doing isn't really exemplary anymore. It's just kind of mediocre. This can also mean pettiness and weakness. So, you know, you got pettiness, you got childishness here, you've got wands, you've got pentacles together. This, you know, I've been doing the last few readings, like from last week, they were about career. They were about you know, people realizing that their jobs were just not doing it for them anymore. And then people are going back to work from staying home after a year because of COVID. And then they go back to work and they realize that, oh my God, I haven't had to deal with this childish, petty bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. And so this is the need for change. And this is you dropping it. Just like, I'm done. I'm dropping this burden. And I'm going to start anew. Oh, they're saying this isn't a yak. That's you. It probably is a yak, but you know what I'm saying? All right, so here is your hope. You're hoping for a good partnership in something. Okay, I don't know. This is love a lot of the times, but it doesn't have to be. This can just be simply a really powerful partnership where everybody, for each of you, what you make is beautiful together. What you do, you know, what you guys collaborate on together, what you work on together, comes out beautifully. Okay? This is the kind of partnership that can move mountains. This is Cups, though. This is also intuition. Not just emotion, not just love. Intuition. Okay, so this is a beautiful hope. Such beautiful cards. Now, this is your current state of being. This is you being frustrated. Okay? Frustrated with a new thing. This is also loss of money. This can be the darker side of money. But you're feeling frustrated. You may have this is feeling frustrated in a new venture. You know, you're going to you need to do something new. It says frustration in a new venture, but I don't think it's the new one. I kind of feel like it's the old one. It just feels new because you've gone back. These are completely different aces, yet one is wands and one is coins. Wands represents your career or your work. The coins is your money, your health, and your wealth. So this is very much about, you're worried about your health and your wealth here. It's not really, it's frustrating you here. But your inspiration, I believe, the fire that is in you is going to take off. Here's your fear. Not taking that leap of faith. Like maybe knowing you got a leap of faith to take. And then you don't. You may be afraid that you're being foolish about something. This also has a message that you may not be able to trust your emotions right now. Maybe you're afraid that you are being foolish, and you are not foolish, but maybe you're being childish. And that's the foolishness? Is it you that's full of demands? Is it you that's being headstrong and childish about stuff? But here's the thing about this. I'm mostly a spiritual reader. I'm all about your spiritual path. I'm all about the masculine and the feminine energies, which is spirit. This is a leap of faith. Faith in what? In spirit. In the divine. In the divine that is in you. Aries energy. Go-getter. Beginner's energy. Aries is a cardinal sign. They begin stuff. This is why this is the Fool. Aries is fire energy. Taking a leap of faith in spirit and also in yourself. In the reverse, this is not taking that leap of faith. Why? Are you afraid? You're being frustrated by your current seed that you planted here. Are you being negligent? Careless? Foolish? This is what you're afraid of. I think you're afraid of not knowing when to take that leap of faith in yourself and in spirit. I think you are probably afraid that you may miss your chance. And maybe it's because of your emotions. It looks like you might need to get a handle on your emotion here, Taurus, but I really think that you're going to figure this out. Because this institution, whatever this is moving out of your life. You're bored with your work. You're bored. You're going to drop this burden, and you're going to use your intuition. I sometimes confuse these cards. Sometimes I'll look at this and think that this is the High Priestess. This new beginning isn't just about inspiration and creation. This is spirit. This is a spiritual path. because you're having to use your intuition. The High Priestess knows. This is the card of Virgo. It's still an earth. This is, oh my God. Taurus, this is your card. Okay. I forgot this is your card. Why is this moving out? I guess this, you know, if this is the institution, okay. But understand, though, that this is also the spiritual aspect of you. This card holds your spiritual energy. The Hierophant in other decks is often called the High Priest. These are the two that the Emperor and the Empress would go to for advice. These are the only two that the Emperor and the Empress, who are the highest in knowledge, they are the sacred masculine and feminine. These are the only two because of the spiritual knowledge, because of the spiritual connection, because of the spiritual knowledge. He is the scholarly side. He is the earthly side. These are both earth signs, Taurus, Virgo. And yet they're spiritual. This is your spiritual path, and you're going to use your intuition to guide you there. I think that you are letting go of the old ways, not really of who you are, but you're letting go of the old ways. And Spirit is showing you this in your own card and gives you kind of the sister card or the co-part, not co-part, counterpart card of yours to show you that you are still this High Priest energy. Just use your intuition more. Connect more with your feminine spirit side. The underlying energy to all this is you want to be independent and fine. This is the card of, this is like the beginning energy of the Empress. A feminine energy that is self-confident and she's got everything that she needs. Every single thing that she needs. She just doesn't have a counterpart. She can have one if she wants. But she's created the life that she wants and she's happy. If you were married and your marriage is on the way out, that's because you wanted to be single. That's because you want to be on your own. If you are leaving your church, it's because you want to do this by yourself. If you are leaving your job, it's because you want to be your own business, your own boss. All right, let's go ahead and get a lovely card from the Union of Heart and Mind Oracle deck by April Mangino. Please don't forget to like, especially if this resonates with you. Comment too. I love to know how this resonates. A lot of people say things like, oh, this resonates, you know, but they don't always say how. You know, I don't mind details. Some people are apologizing because they write too much. I don't care. I'm not judging anybody for what you write. I just love to see the comments, and I'm just happy that they're there, and I love you guys all so much. Also, please check out my books. They, you know, you can just click on my videos and start watching or listening to me read book one and see how you like the story. A lot of people absolutely love it. I've actually never had a bad review, so at least not that I'm aware of. All right. Spirit, please give me at least one card for Taurus. Whoop, whoop. Now these are a little bit slippery because they are so well made. A little bit with the lamination here. Oh, okay, you got one, but you didn't see where. There we go. What did we get? Water. Water is intuition, it is emotion. And your reading ended with intuition. Okay, now let's read this. All right, water. So W, it's at the end of the book. Wow, turned right to it. Okay. Wow, I love this imagery. It reminds me of a lovely spring shower or even a summer shower. Okay, so here's the oracle message. Mni Wikoni, water is life. Take a moment to attune into the water in your body. Feel how it is connected to all water on the planet and how this connection offers a sense of flow and purification. Visualize a place in nature near or in the water. How does it make you feel? Water is emotions, intuition, and feminine, receptive, and giving at the same time. Your answer is within the interconnectivity of water as life. Set good intentions, emotions, and thoughts into all water within you and all of life and see what transpires. Mini Wikoni, water is life, is a truth that Native Americans know well. Our colonized and industrialized society has become disconnected from this wisdom of the elements. Okay, yeah. Institutions, established institutions. And this whole, the modernity of the spirituality of these decks too, I feel like you want to drop some old stuff and really know yourself here. We know we are 75% water, that our bodies hold the same percentage as the earth herself. Water is seen as the element of emotions and feelings, feminine intuition, linked to the moon in symbology because of the way the moon pulls the tides. Water purifies, cleanses, dilutes, dissolves, softens, infuses, enlivens, and refreshes. Water reminds us of our time in the womb, our beginnings in the ocean. Water holds the tender spaces of nurturing and fulfillment. Water can also be destructive. Tsunamis and hurricanes are like the wrath of an angry woman, as women have immense emotional power. Water is necessary and indeed the basis of life, the last step of alchemy before manifestation into a solid form. Water can be vapor, mist, fluid, ice crystals. It is changeable and dynamic. Staying hydrated is a core key to health. Emotional and spiritual health also benefits from time with water, be it salt baths, swimming in a river, walking by or being in the ocean, waterfalls, lakes, creeks, rain, and snow. Water connects everything, and all water is connected. As we remember this, our awareness of the need to protect the water from pollution and misuse becomes more and more important. This awareness calls us deeper into ourselves as well, as we become empathic through the water that makes up our bodies and resonates with all water on the planet. Honor the water, and you honor life itself. Water responds to thoughts, intentions, and emotions. Speak kindness and love into the water that is you, and the water that is in all life. Okay, so I feel like connect to the water. Okay, the water is going to help you see. Okay, look at all this. This is your one cup of water here out of all these cards. So if you're hoping for a beautiful partnership, how do you see that coming into being? Is this a partnership with spirit? Is this a partnership with our planet, with all that is? Our universe? Yep. All right. Okay, so let's see how many major arcana cards that you have in comparison to your minor arcana cards. That's how I can gauge how much control you have over this particular situation. Okay, so you have the Star, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, and the Fool. So that is four. Yep, 4 out of 10 cards. It's almost half. These are the important parts. I think that you already know what brings you joy. This is what you want. You've already discovered what you want in life. You already went through your hermit moment, and you know what you want. And there is some element in this card. There is a part of yourself that you no longer want in your life. And then the High Priestess is you are about to really connect with your intuition, and you're probably going to do it through water. Like she said, take a bath, go to the ocean. And then the leap of faith. You're afraid that maybe you are afraid you won't have the faith that it takes to make this leap into a brand new spiritual path. All right. Well, that's what I have for you at this time, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading. See you next time.